block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. I gotta do it for my city, rep the hood I'm in. See, it's a struggle to make it, but we gon' get it in. East side where I'm at, that's where a nigga stay. I know you see me on my grind, gotta make a way. I see the news, read the papers, what we going through. Hear these niggas talking shit, talking down on what we do. But everything you see I do it for my city. From the hood to the block, everybody feel me. You see, that's all a nigga know, I came up from there. I gotta do it for my niggas, ain't no turning back. It's been like this from the start, ain't no easy ways. See, it's a struggle to make it, we hustle 7 days. Ain't no vacation, my nigga, gotta ride it out. Just spend a day in my city, see what I'm talking about. Cause where I'm from, I'm used to seeing niggas giving up. Pressure on my back from day one, but never gave it up. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. Riding through my city got me thinking about them block days. Struggle just to make it, my nigga, but always made a way. Seeing my nigga put away, years locked up. Niggas think it's over for a nigga, got it fucked up. See, I was grinding hard, now I'm about to grind harder. We made it for my nigga, now I'm about to make it further. Put that on my hood, give me a couple of years. See no whole life and through it, always shed no tears. Thinking about the past, wishing I could press rewind. It's hard coming where I'm from, all I know is pride. It's been like this from the start, back against the wall. Niggas hate to see us shine, only wanna see us fall. I mean, where I'm from, niggas struggle every day. So I can relate, so niggas feel what I say. But ain't no holding me back until I make it home. I gotta do it for Detroit, so I'ma carry on. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down.
Man, the livest cloud radio show on the planet, man, straight from the E Block, live on your dial every Tuesday, $8 to $9. Your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
Money.
You know what I'm saying? Holding it down, man, a dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Got a whole lot of stuff to talk about today, man. We go stick to topic in a few minutes, but you know, a lot of stuff that happened in the last week, especially some stuff that happened today. So I already know you know what I'm talking about. So we'll get on that in a minute. But it's Tuesday, so it's been a long week, dog. You know, what's been going on with you, bro?
Man, not too much of nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Same old, you know what I'm saying? Working hard, man.
Working hard or hardly working?
Man, working hard, bro.
I'll let you tell it.
50 hours in 4 days, man.
Oh, yeah, that's working hard. That's working hard. It's working like a slave, man.
When I get these 3 days off, man, I be chill, though.
Oh, okay.
So I really can't complain. But I work hard as hell between the 4 days. But other than that, man, boys are chilling, bro. I seen the kind of movies. Let me see what kind of
right, because you know that's what I was going to ask next, right?
I saw. Well, actually, I was forced to watch the damn. What's the Tyler Perry joint with the mamas? Single Mama Club or some shit.
Oh, word? Yeah. No, I didn't even watch that.
Man, I was forced to watch it, bro.
I be watching shit like The Game and.
I was forced to watch it. That was pretty okay.
Was it actually? I didn't think it was even gonna be a good movie. That's why I didn't even.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I saw this one joint called Eagle, man. With my man, Mr. Mike, what's his name?
Who?
What's his name?
Who the hell's Mr. Mike? Oh, you talking about Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Mike. Magic Mike or some shit, right? Yeah, I got shit.
But yeah, that the Eagle. It's called Eagle. It's pretty good, man. Like, back in the Spartacus days.
Word?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did a movie like that.
Me either.
Straight to DVD or something?
I don't know, but I saw it on Netflix.
On Netflix.
Pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to Netflix. Always doing this thing. Yeah, anything else popping out there?
I saw that one joint too with Arnold Schwarzenegger and your boy was in there.
Sylvester Stallone.
Mm-hmm. There was like police officers, SWAT team and shit. I think it's called Sturgeon.
Damn, I don't even know. Is it an old flick?
No, it just came out not too long ago.
Oh, no wonder. I don't keep up with new movies though.
What's his man name? Tell me that name, though. Got the phone too.
Oh, I was about to say Lorenz Tate. What's dude's name, dog? We can't think of his name. No, what's dude's name? Chance Howard, dog. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of weird to how
Exactly. Okay, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
But
it seemed like it didn't stay out long though. Like, what happened? It's still out. It's low key because I ain't heard nothing else about it.
It's just previews a couple times in the theater. They stopped showing it.
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. Yeah, 'cause I remember. I do remember the trailer now. Now that you mention it with him in there.
But I am amped to see this one trailer, man. It was a childhood, favorite of mine, though. Thundercats, bro. They got
a movie?
Yes, bro.
Word.
They have the movie, the Thundercats coming.
I wasn't just excited.
No,
I was.
Yeah. But guess who's playing Panther?
Oh,
Vin Diesel.
For real?
You got Vin Diesel.
That's about right.
Yeah,
that's about right.
But they
have the same voice.
Yeah, that's about right.
Hell yeah.
They got the same. They got some nice characters, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who this. They said it's a new cat, but the dude look like Brad Pitt, man. He look exactly like Brad Pitt to me, bro. The dude is
like
playing
a young version or something.
Yeah, the dude is playing Lion though. He looks just like Brad Pitt, bro. I swear it was Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Maybe you got a relative.
Yeah, no, but I saw the trailer of that, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait.
When it's supposed to come out? The summer or something?
Yeah.
Thundercats. Wow.
I
wasn't excited.
I'm pretty happy about it. I am excited as hell.
You gotta play it off and take some kids. Like, yeah, I want to go see Thundercats.
Yeah.
Really, I want to see it though.
Oh, man. Like Rio, that was my thing for Rio. Take the kids to see Rio, but Rio's got it. Rio.
Man, don't tell nobody else.
Alright.
But no, a lot of them kid movies, they be made for adults anyway.
Messages all through that boy.
Because they know adults is the ones that's really watching it. So yeah, they be trying to slide them little subliminals in there.
Yeah, they do it. It'd be hilarious. Bro.
Yeah. Anything else been going on other than the movies though?
No. They pretty boys. Nice, man.
I feel
trying to find some work.
Yeah, my weekend was pretty low key too, man. I didn't really do much, but I did check out Netflix though. So I watched Peoples. Remember that Tyler Perry movie with my man from 40? I mean, from 40-year-old.
Yeah,
he was on that.
It wasn't that good to me, man.
It was funny to me. I thought it was funny.
What's the nigga black dude there? What's the black dude there? What are you talking about? The daddy.
Oh, damn, why you can't think nobody name? Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. No, it wasn't Danny Glover.
Yeah.
There was a dude from them, Living Colors, man.
I mean, shit. What's his name, dog? Anyway, I just watched it, dog. I can't think of his name for nothing. But yeah, I thought it was funny, though. You didn't think it was funny?
I thought it was okay, bro.
Just okay? I thought it was funny, dog. I mean, what else did you want from it?
I don't know.
What you want Medea up in there?
Hell no, I definitely
right. So I liked it. I thought it was funny, man. So shout out to Peoples. My man funny too though. He was funny in what was the name of that movie though? The like it was like the end of days or something. Was it? Yeah, this is it or something. Yeah, no, that shit was funny.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, no, he's funny. Yeah, he's
40-year-old version.
I think it was good. I liked it, man. So shout out to Peoples. It took me however long it's been out to watch it. So shout out to Peoples. Right, man. I just don't watch a lot of TV though.
I don't either.
Yeah, but Netflix is good for people like us. So we don't watch a lot of TV. But outside of that, man, really just kind of chill. Didn't do too much of nothing. But thing that's been going on in the news though, man, is just about my man Sterling, right? You know what I'm saying? The owner the LA Clippers. So unless you've been under a rock or something, you already know. My man was just on some other shit talking about how how he don't want no black people at his game. Well, he didn't say that exactly, but he was telling his daughter don't be that he what? How did he say it? He said that he uncomfortable. What did he say? Something about her posing pictures on Instagram with black people. With magic. Like, dog, just fooling, right? So I mean, today I knew they was gonna give him some type of reprimand, but I didn't have no idea that they was gonna go that hard though. So they banned him for life. And they fined him what, 2.5 million or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, he ain't got that long to live. Really, 80.
That's family money they done fucked up though. Yeah. So that's what I'm wondering though, since they looking into it now, trying to figure out whether they go force him to sell. But if he forced to sell, like, do they have any stipulation on who he sells to? Because if that's the case, you know how families do. They just give it to nephew Timmy and shit and everything, just everything. Ain't nothing changed.
But I'm sure it's like it's on the owners. It's on 29 owners of the league. You know right. It's on them to come together and say, no. Yeah. You can't. I'm damn sure that they're gonna say, nah, hell no.
They gonna have to, just in the interest of all the money that's involved.
Right. Even if they do feel the same way.
Right.
I'm like, hell no. We can't do it, man. We really can't do it. Shit, we got black players, we got black people in office, all kinds of things. You crazy?
Black coach. Hey, look, but my thing was this though. What I ain't understand. Then we gonna jump on subject real quick. But what I didn't like was how people was like making a major deal out of how the Clippers players reacted. So what exactly did you want them motherfuckers to do? Like,
they wait all they like to play in the playoffs and win the championship.
Right. This not a regular job, dog. Right. It's like this your livelihood. Like, yeah, so your owner talking shit, and they had a small demonstration at the beginning of the game, or whatever, wearing their shit inside out, throwing their little shit in the middle of the floor, so they had a small demonstration. But at the end of the day, though, these athletes, though, I mean, the game going on. So, like, what did they expect them to do? Just, like, walk off the court and just quit? You know what I'm saying? So then, people were saying, well, this is their livelihood, this is how they make money. So then people started saying, like, just clowning them, basically. Like, what you supposed to do?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups said some shit, too, that, like, if I was there, I wouldn't have played in that game.
You a damn lie.
Man, come on, man. You wait all
your career. Or he might just say that because he got a championship. You know how many motherfuckers on that team don't have a championship? Right. Some of them ain't never won a playoff game. They was not walking off that floor, bro. Yeah, so I think for some of them, man, I just think they was doing too much, man. I don't know why, or I'm not sure what they thought was going to happen. Like, did you think that they would just go not come, they'd go perform a sit-in and shit at a playoff game? No, they'd have fucked around the rest of them motherfuckers. It's probably something in their contract that would have took all their shit if they'd have boycotted that game. Right. So, I don't know. I think sometimes we be over the top.
For something with this dumb nigga said.
Right, exactly.
Not us.
And I don't know if maybe I'm not looking into it as hard as I should. Like, I don't know. To me, I think they small demonstration, what I'm saying, at the beginning was good enough for me. I'm not sure exactly what people expected them to do though. That's why I don't understand. Like, you say, you got a job and you got a manager or a CEO who think bad of black people or something. Oh yeah, I'm gonna quit my job and shit. In real life though, I mean, you talking about you can't compare a job to a sport. There's too many things tied to that. And still, even then, when your job is on the line, even though your pride is the first thing, the first thing humping, it's still other shit attached where you can't just walk off a job. Shit, you think James Evans walked off a job? As much pride as he got, though, you think James walked off? No, never walked off a job.
I ain't never walked off a job. You gotta say the magic words to me.
You fired.
You say I'm fired.
You threaten to leave all day, but you ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere. But when you say, you fired, get out of here.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Let's beat it.
Have a nice life.
Anyway, man, enough about that. We don't want to talk about that no more. Even though we're talking about some somewhat racial kind of thing. And not just racial, though, when you're talking about affirmative action. So if you've been following us on Facebook, on Twitter, and we're talking about affirmative action, though, we're trying to figure out, is it a good idea to just let affirmative action go? Like, are we in a position where we can just let it go? So that's why I know, man. So after they had the Supreme Court ruling over U of M, so they officially put the ban on affirmative action. So now, other schools and other states are trying to follow suit. So we're just trying to figure out, maybe is it a good idea to go ahead and get rid of it, or is it something that we should be fighting for, man? So look, don't forget, if you own Ustream, if you own eblockradio.com, you got to hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key. If you're on the phone lines, like I see y'all are right now, hit that number one key. Don't be scared. Hey, we got to pay some bills, man. Our number one supporter, Black Tie Photography, dog. We'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll let your boy.
Witness the Black Tie experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Black Tie Pictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends. For $495, we will give you the fundamentals of dental administration, resume and interview skills, and assist with job placement. Give us a call today, 586-222-5457. Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends. For $495, we will give you the fundamentals of dental administration.
Yo, it's the deal. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, the host of the livest cloud radio show on the planet. You know what it is, straight from the E Block. We live every week, and we reaching over 60,000 listeners. So you know what that means? If you got a small business or a product that you want to promote, this could be the perfect venue for you. If you want to learn some more about how you can advertise on our platform, go to the website, www.eblockradio.com, and see what package works for you. We got packages as low as $25 a month. $25 a month, where can you beat that at? We're reaching over 60,000 listeners. Hey, if you want to get more information, don't forget, go to the website, www.eblockradio.com. Advertise with the livest cloud radio show on the planet. You heard it here first. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Get at me.
Hello, everybody. What's up, Detroit? G-Note 7 coming back at you May 31st at the EARS Financial Showplace. Doors open at 8 o'clock, showtime 9 o'clock, and we party until 12 midnight. 2140 Holbrook at Lumpkin. Old school funk and R&B. You know how we do it. Hope to see you there. Later.
21 and over only, please. Ears Financial Showplace, 2140 Holbrook in Tremec, Michigan. G-Note 7, Saturday, May 31st. For more ticket info, dial 313-510-8213. That's 313-510-8213.
Yo, you know what it is, man. We back in the studio, dog. The livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E Block. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Got my man Real Money in the building. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Hood Howard Stern holding it down, man. A dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just now joining us on eblockradio.com, or if you're just hitting us on the phone lines, Don't forget though, if you're watching, you gotta call us 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key, man. We want to hear from you. So what we talking about today, man? If you ain't been following us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Reverb Nation, everywhere, we everywhere. So I ain't gonna tell y'all no more. Everywhere, though. But we talking about affirmative action, man. So in case you ain't up on game, I'm gonna put you up on a little something. Real quick, we're just talking about affirmative action because of the situation at U of M a couple of weeks ago. So they basically banned affirmative action. So at this point, I guess it was to a point where some people seem to think that because of affirmative action, some people were kind of getting cut out of the deal as far as admissions goes. But I think for us, it's a totally different situation. I think we see it a whole nother way. But obviously the Supreme Court didn't, so they overturned. Now for a minute, the ban had been lifted. So this is actually something that happened previously, but then they lifted the ban to allow affirmative action. So I guess what we want to know today, though, with that ruling, and then other states looking to follow suit, I just kind of want to know what our listeners think. I want to know, do you think affirmative action is something that we need to go ahead and get rid of? Is it something that we can live without? You know what I'm saying? So, Money, what you say, man? You know what I'm saying? It's me and you in the studio, dog. We keep it candid.
No, we should fight for everyone's rights we get. Because we barely got it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, racism and all that is over, and it's really not.
Right.
I mean, it's strong still.
It's strong.
Yeah, it's strong still. You know what I mean? It ain't as blatant and out there like it was back in the day.
Right.
But it's still out here, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them motherfuckers always, stupid motherfuckers always want to keep their knees in the chest. Like, for what? What are you going to gain out of this? You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of them do it just to say it, just to do it, just to be doing it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I really don't understand it, but I mean, yeah, we should fight for any rights we got, bro. Anything we got, we should keep it, fight for it, run with it. I don't care.
I think the scary thing about it though is just like any other thing that's given out by the government. I guess we can call it that, being given out by the government. But I think the scary thing about it is just that there's so many people that take advantage of it that don't necessarily need it. So my thing is that's probably why it's looked upon like that. So I guess my question is, have we gotten to a point, where we don't need it? I mean, what you think about that?
No, we haven't got to a point where we don't need it. Why? What makes y'all think that we have to a point that we don't need it? What assumptions get? That nobody ain't walking around in a white sheet, or they ain't burning crosses around? There's different ways to do shit now. Times has changed, and shit has changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's still out here. It just changed, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a different look. You know what I'm saying? It's still out here. A lot of people like, it's not out there. Y'all need to stop it and this and that. No, man, no, it's out there.
Yeah.
You feel like my man from down, they feel that way. It's still these motherfuckers that's 88 years old and 90 years old that still feel that way, and they got kids they upbringing and they brought them up to be that way. So come on, man.
You say the Clippers know that firsthand.
Oh yeah,
it don't matter how high up you is in the house.
No.
Yeah, they always looking at you like a nigga.
Yeah.
I think is that our mentality, or is that what's really happening though? I mean, you're talking about people who, you're looking at a school like U of M. I mean, it's not Harvard or Ivy League or nothing, but U of M is a pretty highly touted school. So you're looking at it, it's very competitive. So I mean, if it was you, wouldn't you be kind of mad if you vying for the same position and somebody got it just because they got some reparations? No.
Do you know what the fucking his people, his grandma, his aunties, and them shit went through to get this little shit that they do have?
Yeah.
Come on, man. These motherfuckers come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can have a silver spoon in your mouth your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So that opportunity is to sit there for them. They gonna run and take it. If it's just because of affirmative action, they gonna take it. Why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? We've been through so much shit that we couldn't even go to school.
Right.
So now we get a chance to go to school. You know what I'm saying? They giving us some kind of perk. You know what I mean?
But these are all schools and positions that you can get on your own merit, though.
Yeah. So why they even tripping?
So I'm saying, right. So why not just get rid of it?
What you mean? I don't understand.
I'm saying these are all situations, all positions at school, all positions at jobs that you can legitimately get on your own merit.
Because it's one ball stick that feel the way my man, what's my man name? Sterling. Feel the same way Sterling feels. He's managing his thing. But in the rule book, it says it got to be some minority in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, might as well hire a nigga. I was
Well, you want it like that, though?
I mean, it has to
get it how you live.
Get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? Better get it while it's getting is good.
Word.
So, I mean, man, that's just being 100 with it, dog. I mean, it's always gonna be out there, dog.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Well, yeah, it's always gonna be out there, but I mean, I feel like almost this is probably going against the grain a little bit. I don't want to sound like Uncle Tom or Clarence,
Right.
but I think that to a certain point, if we keep using it, it's a crutch. I think until sometimes it's just like I use this analogy: somebody who's broken a limb or sprained an ankle or something like that. You never really go learn how to walk without that crutch unless you throw the crutch down and start stepping, right?
You know how many motherfuckers that learn to use that motherfucking crutch perfectly to get to where they got to go and to get to them legs moving? That's what they motherfuckers gonna do. You gonna use this shit till you become a doctor, become a lawyer, become whatever the hell you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's headed to it.
Right.
People cry about welfare, how black people take advantage of welfare and this and that. And they do. There's a lot of them that
Right, they do.
There's a lot of them that do, you know what I mean? But it's something that's assistance. You know what I'm saying? You need assistance. Like, it's just like that. Poor people.
Mm-hmm.
All of Max, black people, off rip, been the poor people. Off rip.
I mean, for the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was the poor people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we went through all this history with Martin Luther King and all these dudes fight for our rights and Huey Newton and all these motherfuckers fight for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we still need a crush. They used whatever they had, that crush, to get them to where they wanted to be and to preach what they wanted to preach. Now they got their crush. They had to have that crush, bro, because it wasn't nothing given to us. You know what I'm saying? Right. You had that. And I'm not saying that I have plenty of white friends. You know what I'm saying? And all of them don't think like that. Yeah. All of them is not like that. You know what I'm saying? But there is a nice handful, bro. A nice two handfuls. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, and then fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Like, we live in Michigan. Detroit, predominantly black. And in Howell, Michigan, probably like fucking 80 miles away, Ku Klux Klan live there. The whole clan. The whole clan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just think anything that we're given to succeed or to help us as a better people, we need to take it and run with it. Right. You know what I mean? Anything that's given to us, a lot of people they don't want no hands out. If you don't want no hands out, then get it how you live. Right. But this dude over here struggling, and he need that crutch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He need it. You know what I mean? He can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? Give him the crutch.
He need the crutch.
He need that crutch. You know what I mean?
I guess I think. Hey, real quick, we're gonna shoot out to Ustream though. If you looking or you checking us out on video, you gotta hit us up 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key, man. Holla at your boy. We trying to figure out what should be our stance on affirmative action, especially since that ruling at U of M, it was something kind of major. But at the same time, I guess if you look at the percentage, now this is what made the Supreme Court go in the favor of the ban, is because while on one end we're talking about we need affirmative action to make sure that the student body is diverse at U of M, but on the other hand the statistics is showing that we didn't stop going to school anyway. Yeah. So if you're looking at it like that, you arguing for something that we're not even taking advantage of anyway. And I think a lot of people do that, especially black people. I think a lot of us do that. Like we kind of jump on a bandwagon because we know what it used to do for somebody else. But at this point, we're not even really taking advantage of it ourselves anyway. So I think that at this point, it's got to be a point where it stops.
I mean, but any small percentage though, any small percentage, they're taking advantage of it. They're using it to their abilities. You know what I'm saying? To the best of their ability. No matter how big is this percent, how big is that percent. It doesn't matter, dog. Those people right there, they need that, dog, and they're gonna take it, dog. They're gonna run with it. Because if a lot of them didn't have it, what would we be, bro?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I guess I don't see it that way, only because I figure it's not gonna work like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work like that all the time. So if you start your life off in school, you know, thinking that you're getting some kind of break for being black, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna set you up for failure once you get to the real world and find out the shit don't really work that way. So I think it's something that you know, as bad as it sounds, I think that affirmative action is something we should probably go ahead and let go.
Well, them being in college and being in a predominantly white college, they don't know how the shit gonna go for real. So I mean, that right there is gonna prepare them for the world for real.
Every college is predominantly black unless you're at a HBC.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, shit. I mean, they gonna feel it. They gonna feel it. They gonna feel the rejection. They gonna feel the racial tension. They gonna feel it all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've been to a place. I walked in the room and like the music stopped.
The only black person in the room.
Like it hit a minute.
Right.
What the fuck he doing here? You know, in 10 minutes I'm out. 10 minutes. As soon as they turn their head and start going back, like, what's this nigga doing here? I'm gone.
Now see, this is something I think about often. I watch a lot of old movies like that. I don't know if you familiar with Soul Man. Remember that movie? Soul Man. Mm-hmm. Now I ain't talking about the one with with them. I'm talking about the old Soul Man. I can't remember the white dude's name anyway. It was a minute ago. I think maybe in the 80s. No, not that far back. It's a white dude. I can't think of his name. It had Ray Don Chung in it though. Remember Ray Don Chung? Mm-hmm. Everybody remember Ray Don Chung. But anyway, the name of the movie was Soul Man, and it was about this white dude, man, who was trying to go to Harvard, but he was broke. Like he couldn't get into Harvard. Like he somewhat had the grades, but not enough to get a scholarship. So he ended up taking tanning pills to be black, so he could get a scholarship. Right. So remember when he got in school, and then it was a couple of white dudes who couldn't get financial aid. Matter of fact, his roommate ended up getting kicked out because he couldn't afford it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he then took tanning pills and turned black and took advantage of affirmative action and got into a position where he wouldn't have gotten in ordinarily. So when I look at it like that, it makes you think about the flip side of the coin and shit, and maybe it's unfair, dog. Maybe it's unfair. I mean, I think I should be the one that's able to say that because I'm black.
I mean,
of course, any white person or I'll say any white person is definitely gonna say it's unfair. But I think as a black person in a situation, just in retrospect, looking at that overall situation, it could be deemed as unfair, and I see why it was bad.
Dude. Are you serious right now, my nigga? Let me tell you something, though. These motherfuckers, bro. You know what's unfair? That we was took it from fucking Africa on the fucking boat. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm going there. That was unfair. We strapped to a fucking tree, getting whipped the shit out of. We getting hung for trees. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers get walking down the street just marching. They get thrown rocks and piss and shit on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dog, we work hard. They work.
So they needed it.
What you mean?
They needed affirmative action.
So we don't.
Right.
What makes you think?
Because that part of our history is our crutch. We don't need the extras. Yeah.
Oh, what you talking about, nigga? We need everything we can get to us, dog. Ain't nobody got no motherfuckers rich, but they ain't got no motherfucking loan money. You know what I'm saying? They don't got like families and generations of money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes out here got generations of money.
Okay.
They can buy their way into school.
Okay.
Okay, you know any black people who do that?
Nah. And how long have affirmative action been around?
Ever.
And it still ain't make it happen. So
it made it happen for some people, man.
But you just said it ain't no such thing as that. Ain't no loan money in black generation.
I mean, it ain't. But
so evidently it ain't
working.
So
they grabbed that crutch that they needed, and my man paid. And my man took the tanning pills. It worked for his ass like a motherfucker.
But once they found out, they took his scholarship.
But still, though, even if he had to paint his face black, he went there and got that motherfucking. I'm just saying, though. That's one of the perks we do have. You know what I'm saying? Why fucking take it away?
Why
Take it away?
Yo,
Why take it away? That's the only thing one of the things we do have. Why take it away? You know what I mean? We can't even go to certain fucking restaurants right now. We can't go to certain restaurants.
Right, and affirmative action ain't gonna change that.
Okay.
So where is it helping?
It's helping because motherfuckers like that, bro. It helped a lot of motherfuckers minors that didn't serve black people. They serve them now. Yeah, they had the sign out there say, "Whitey's on."
It helped. What's that? ED. It helped.
Okay, so what?
So it ain't doing nothing right now. So let it go.
Man, yeah, right. It's doing a lot. It's like you said, people said 58% of the motherfuckers is not taking advantage of it, or maybe more, maybe more. But the other motherfuckers are taking advantage of it. And they need it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the fact remains that even with affirmative action, when you step into any type of arena as a black person, at this point, it's always uphill battle. Right. So that's why I figured, affirmative action is not really helping you that much. That's the way I see it. I think it helped us. So now I think that we need to be on our own merit now.
Did it help that dude in that movie to get to what the fuck he had to do?
That was the 80s. I told you that was the 80s.
And it helps a lot of others.
That was 30 years ago.
The 49% of these motherfuckers.
That was 30 years
39% of these motherfuckers that need it, though, they take advantage of it, bro.
Hey, I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. If you're on Ustream right now, don't forget to hit us up, 760-283-4647. Hit that number one key, man. My man Real Money say that we need to go ahead and keep it, because we need to take advantage of every right we got. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Affirmative action ain't no right.
It ain't.
Not really. It ain't no right. Yeah. You ain't born with that.
No, it's a small perk. Small perk that can be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
You should really agree with that.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers don't take advantage of it. They don't.
I
agree with the Supreme Court 100%. Though. A lot of them don't fucking take advantage of it like they need to. You know what I mean? And it's just because, like, in the inner city areas, these motherfuckers is crazy. Yeah. So who's thinking about school? They out here struggling trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about school. They thinking about how they gonna get these something to eat tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Who went on vacation so they kicking their door? Little stupid dummy. So hey, I honestly watched something on the news, man, off the subject, man, that I had to say something about. I was watching Channel 2, and I never watched Channel 2. Right. It was
Fox 2.
Yeah, you know Fox 2.
Fox 2.
So I was watching.
Yeah, we said it. Fox 2.
Yeah, said it again.
Fox 2.
Yeah. them dudes. So I'm watching it, you know what I'm saying? And this dude on the west side, bro, is climbing in this lady's window. Mm-hmm. The lady is looking right there at his ass, climbing through the window. She on the phone telling the dispatcher, like, this dude is in my window, climbing in my window. Send somebody right now. You know what I'm saying? The lady, she heard the window bust, got it through the window. Right.
It's all on the phone.
Oh, she's on the phone.
Yeah.
And the operator said you had the right to protect yourself.
Shot her.
Lady.
Wow. Like, when they gonna learn, though?
Like you bagging to die, bro.
Right.
Like, you see this lady looking at you. She reached for something.
Right.
You have to still have eyes on this lady while you're doing your thing.
She's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt by calling the police instead of just pop it on sight.
Yeah,
I popped on sight.
I would have popped on sight too. Right. I saw him climb around my window. But she gotta call the police, everything. This dude is just still climbing through her window, bro. See? And her son
you over here talking about
like the whole house was full.
And you over here talking about affirmative action.
But still, bro, some people
hey, you niggas don't know how to act.
Some people ain't like that though, man. But there's a lot of them that is, bro. It's sad, bro. Like, man, you youngins out here bagging that. And the getaway driver was a 16-year-old chick.
Wow, really? Out of control, man. But see, it be situations like that, you know what I'm saying, and it's situations like that that bring our culture down, and then it make decisions like this for the Supreme Court and shit like that, like, easier, because we make it seem as though even if it is effective, we don't give enough of a damn about it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it.
Yeah.
So we gonna see. I mean, basically the proof is gonna be in the numbers. So, you know, once they take away affirmative action, or they ban it as far as admissions go, we'll see. You know, if the numbers decline, which at the same time, I guess you're not really still gonna be able to tell, because the numbers are declining anyway. So what's gonna happen, since the numbers already declined, they just gonna say, well, it was going down anyway. It don't have nothing to do with that. And then there you go, they won again. But I think at the same time, it's a crutch, man. I think we need to let it go. I never thought I would ever say that though. I remember when Clarence Thomas said that, you know what I'm saying, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, you know, before he had the pubic hairs on the Coke can, you know, he said the same thing about affirmative action. And, you know, people are so wound up about him saying it because, you know, a lot of the position that he got to was because of affirmative action. So that being said, I think, okay, in that situation, that is true. From that generation, that is true. I think for us though, it's got to be a leveling point where we leave the crutch behind. I know you don't believe that. I believe that though. I think that I don't want to get to a point where, you know, and not even just us, because it's more minorities than just us. So I don't want to get to a point where, you know, I got a 2100 on the SAT, and somebody from a different ethnicity got a 2100, and we both got the same grades, but you know they getting chosen because you know they from somewhere else and they consider a minority. You know, like I don't want to feel like that. So I figured, well, I put myself in the same position where I can one up somebody just because of, you know, my color. Like we say that about other people, but then we raise ours up though. You know, so we say, yeah, you shouldn't be getting that because you white or because you this. But then we think that all of a sudden something old to us because we black.
So I work in a fucking place where, bro, 9% of the motherfuckers where they at.
Yeah.
In my business, I swear, because they stupid. Like wow. For real, like they be like really stupid. Like, dude, you a chef. Like, I don't understand.
Make sure you never say the name of your job, OT.
I'm not. But I mean, they stupid.
You're gonna be like Sterling.
I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about in my history of work. Okay. Period. Yeah. Not my job.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And a lot of people done got the positions because of their skin color or their ethnicity.
So you think because of that, you go ahead and get yours, huh?
Yeah, man. Like I never been in a position to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But when I do, oh baby boy, I'm gonna tell you who you think I ain't.
He said, who you think I ain't?
I'm taking advantage of that, bitch. Jump on bandwagon, dog. Cause you know what I'm saying. They need be in my neck. I am a great cook.
Yeah.
I am great at everything I do. Mm-hmm. And not one time, you know what I'm saying, I will get fucking credited for the shit I've done. You know what I'm saying? I never toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? I just do my shit. You know what I'm saying? I do it well. Never toot my own horn. But a lot of motherfuckers toot their horn, did it, kiss ass. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm not where I am, because I can't kiss nobody ass.
Right, this gets rude.
This gets my rule. I don't like dick nowhere in or nowhere around my mouth. You know what I mean?
The way your man is.
Right, I mean, the way it's just how my man is set up. You know what I mean?
Right.
For real. I mean, I just can't do it. So, you know, I'm gonna bust my ass. I will bust my ass for you. You know, don't get it twisted. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna kiss your ass or want to go hang out with you every day. And, you know, I see you every day at work.
Right.
We laugh and joke at work. That should be enough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, for some people that's the way they schmooze.
Yeah. Right. And then some people it work out a lot.
Yeah. Some people they just look stupid doing it.
And some people just look stupid as shit.
Right. But you say so it's no doubt in your mind that this is something. So you probably was pretty upset that they put the ban on that, huh? Now, just speaking of which, I mean, so let's just say. I mean, because the numbers are declining anyway. I mean, I guess for me to understand where you coming from, I gotta see something happen. I don't see nobody getting no effects of affirmative action, honestly. And I'm probably wrong for saying that. I could be wrong.
You probably right, because I really haven't never seen nobody either. Honestly, bro. I just heard a story from my homeboy. He was like a fucking athletic physical trainer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he got a nice job at, you know, one of these, I think it was Central Michigan or something. I think that was it because he was, you know, black and get some color in there, you know. Yeah. Well, I think that right there, I just heard that story not too long ago, but that was the only one I've heard.
So would you be comfortable being a token?
I don't give a damn.
Sell out.
Ain't nobody be no token. Ain't nobody be no token. You know what I mean? You gonna get,
I mean, if you brought in because you black,
I'm gonna get mine, dog. If that's the reason why I'm getting it, I'm gonna get it, bro. Yeah. I care less what another person thinks. You know what I mean? I give a shit what you think. I give a shit what you think. You're not gonna take care of my family. You're not gonna help me pay these motherfucking cable bills. You ain't gonna help me pay this light bill, this car note. You ain't gonna help me with doing that. So I care less what you think. If they gave me this job because of my skin color for the first time in my life, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna take that bitch like Barry, nigga. You can't catch me. Can't catch me. I'm gonna be the token. I'll be the token. I ain't gonna be like, yes, boss. That was that. They probably fired me soon later because I ain't kissing no ass, but my job is gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I do that for me. Right. You know what I mean? I don't do it for nobody else. I do my job for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make me better. You know what I mean?
All right, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, we only got like 10 minutes left, man. If you on Ustream on eblockradio.com, hit us up 760-283-4647, man. Holla at your boy, dog. Got my man Money in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hood Howard Stern holding it down, dog. Real quick too, though, I just want to give another shout out to G-Note 7. It's going down on May 31st. All right, keep a hold to that date. Also, that's my birthday weekend, so you know I'm gonna be hosting the show. So make sure you keep listening every week to figure out how you can win 2 free tickets. All right, to that performance. It's gonna be live off the hook though, and it's BYOB, so you know that's all. BYOB, man. So just in case you didn't see it, man, we're gonna run that advertisement one more time before we get up out of here though. But G-Note 7, man, hosting the show is your boy, man, Hood Howard Stern, on May 31st. All right, from 9 to 12, dog. So check out this advertisement, dog. We'll be right back, dog. Affirmative action, man. Affirmative action.
Hello, everybody. What's up, Detroit? G-Note 7 coming back at you May 31st at the EARS Financial Showplace. Doors open at 8 o'clock, showtime 9 o'clock, and we party until 12 midnight. 2140 Holbrook at Lumpkin. Old school funk and R&B. You know how we do it. Hope to see you there. Later.
21 and over only, please. Ears Financial Showplace, 2140 Holbrook in Tremec, Michigan. G-Note 7, Saturday, May 31st. For more ticket info, dial 313-510-8213. That's 313-510-8213.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Back in the building, dog. The livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E Block live on your dial. Every Tuesday, 8 to 9. Got my man Money in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hold it down, man. You heard Howard Stern. Hey, look, if y'all just joined us, man, on eblockradio.com, or if you just call in right now, you got to hit that number 1 key if you're on the phone. Don't forget, though, hit us up. We got about 8 minutes left. 760-283-4647. So we're talking about affirmative action, man. So if you just joined us right now, for the first time in a while, dog, me and my man's Money on 2 different sides of the fence, dog. So on affirmative action, my man Money says that for sure that he pissed about the ban at U of M because he says that affirmative action is one of the few things that we got going for us. So ain't no way in the hell we should let it go. Now me on the other side of that, I think that affirmative action was good for what it was worth up until this point, but at this point, I think it's okay to let it go. Though. I think it's okay to let it go. I think that at this point we have not overcome totally, but we are in positions where we can get things on our own merit without having to be, color based. That's just, that's the way I feel about it. But you say that's totally different. Huh? You can't agree with that.
No, it's been plenty of times like a white dude in that position or a guy in work or a guy in school that doesn't income.
Mm-hmm. Now, as far as school goes, I don't know. I can't say color. It ends up being about color only because, when it comes to schools are funded by, 2 or 3 places, either the government, federal funds, or alumni, you know what I'm saying, or, some type of contributors. but mainly the government and alumni. So if you come from a family who's been going to school for generations, then of course, they probably big spenders at the school, and of course you go get in school. They just so happen to be white families. So I think, what's that look?
The fuck you mean so happen?
Well, I'm just saying, so it's not really because they white, but it's because they tenure at the school. So if we had more black people going to school, which it happens in a lot of HBCUs, where you got a few 2-3 generations of classes like, let's say, at Howard, or what I'm saying, something like that, one of the black universities, Central State, and it's easier for that kid to get in when you got 3 generations of ancestors or alumni. So when you look at it that way, it's not really a race thing. It's just at that point, I mean, white people originally were the ones that were taking most advantage of school, and that's why affirmative action came along. So it fixed the situation from there, but it's up to us to move it forward. I think that in order to move it forward, though, we gotta let the credits go. Man, you seen what's that, John Dog? Life is like a box of chocolates. You seen Forrest Gump?
Mm-hmm.
When he broke out running, what he do, dog? He broke away from your little shit on his legs. Dog. You gotta break away from the shit on your legs, bro. You gotta break away from the shit on your legs, bro. That's a hell of an analogy for your ass. You gotta break away from the shit on your legs, dog.
That nigga big too when he let go of the crutches out. He was running all over the place. Get the fuck out of here.
You not buying that?
No, fuck that Forrest Gump shit, bro.
Nah.
Forrest Gump was white.
Oh, come on, dog.
Forrest Gump had Bubble. He had his token. And his token got Buddy. Bubble took it and ran with it. A Bubble idea. We got bread off Bubble idea.
Wow, you just
Jumbo Shrimp.
You just made that all into something else, huh?
Script Scampi. Scripts.
Damn, I guess you just blew my little analogy. Okay.
Forrest Gump.
I'm just saying though. I'm just using that analogy because he broke out of the shit on his legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have used the analogy when the slaves broke off the chains. That's what the analogy you should have used.
Yeah, but if I use that, then it'll fit into your affirmative action.
Exactly.
But I'm not feeding into that. Okay. So at what point then? So when do we let it go? Like, you want affirmative actions just to be around for generations and generations to come?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a hindrance at all? Like, if somebody go in with the mindset that, you know what, I can get this anyway just because they need some black people. Like, you don't think that?
Well, my thing is, if you get it, then keep it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm gonna get it. But if you're a dumbass, no, you don't deserve it. Yeah. But if you've been busting your ass, working hard, working school, going to school, do your thing, working jobs, going to school, do your thing, yes, give it to him. Yeah. Yes, he deserves it because he's black.
All right, so what if the white dude been doing the same thing? Bust his ass, going to work, going to school. So then what now? Because he up against you, he ain't supposed to get it?
No, his family don't have to pay for it.
What if they're not in a position?
They are.
Oh, why? Because they white?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, dog. We gonna get us banned on the radio talking that crazy shit.
I'm talking shit, but not for real though. Mm-hmm. I really think though, anything that we have that that's better for our future as a culture, take it. I don't care if they call it a crutch. I don't fucking call it a wheelchair.
A wheelchair.
Take that motherfucker. You take that wheelchair and you go play basketball. A lot of people take you say like crutches and crutches. Yeah. A lot of people take that crutch and they do shit with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers on wheelchair. They came up with wheelchair basketball. These niggas hooping. Yeah. And they can hoop. You know what I'm saying? They shoot the blood out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? If a strong ass arm willing all the time, they shoot that bitch from half court. You know what I'm saying? From one end to the other. Wow. Damn. Okay. Sitting down, son.
All right. So anyway, yeah. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Right. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. No, he just went
tangent.
He went off on the tangent like man. Yeah, he went off on some other shit. Yeah. But anyway, man, we only got a couple minutes left, dog. So we're gonna shoot around our short block today, man. We're gonna just reiterate on your mind, man, affirmative action, dog. Is it here to stay? Should it be here to stay, or should we get rid of it?
It should be here to stay. Anything that can further our culture to help us from not being hindered anymore is good. Yeah. So keep it. Keep it. Take hold to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause I didn't take advantage of it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even touch college. You know what I mean?
But even if you had it though, you could have got in on your own merit though.
I probably could have.
And you didn't need affirmative action.
But if it would have came, I would have taken that bitch like Barry Sanders. I'm hitting the hole. I'm hitting the A-gap. I'm hitting the A-gap. Wow. Out of here.
All right, so more money to say, man, for sure. We got to keep it. Me, on the other hand, I'm a little bit different, though. I think that affirmative action has served its purpose. Definitely, we wouldn't be here broadcasting E-Block Radio if it wasn't for affirmative action and a lot of the things that took place back in the day. But I think at some point, it's got to be a move forward. It's got to be a move forward point. I think at this point, while they're putting the bans on affirmative action at these schools and things, I think that, you know what, let them go ahead and do it. I think that it's some other shit that we need to be fighting for. I mean, you can still fight for equality without having the crutch, as affirmative action. So you can still fight for equality. You can still fight for diversity at U of M or at Yale or Harvard. You can still fight for diversity without using the crutch of affirmative action. So is it a bad thing? Of course not. Of course not. Just like public assistance and welfare isn't a bad thing, but there's enough people taking advantage of the situation to make it seem like it's pointless. And that's kind of what we're looking at with affirmative action. Like I said, it's on a decline with black people anyway. I know that minorities include way far more than just black people, but I can only speak from our standpoint because we black. But I think our situation is declining so much as far as going to school. For one, we're being kind of deterred because of the school debt. You're kind of deterred by that. You're already coming out of poverty, and then to add school debt, that's even worse. So as far as affirmative action, though, at this point, I think that we really need to start focusing on getting things on our own merit and let the crush go, man. That's all I gotta say. Word to your mom, Shane. Okay. Put our stirred and build it, Shane. Hey, on that note, man, we had a lively conversation. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on E-Block Radio, everybody on Ustream, everybody that called in but didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I guess y'all got nervous. It's all 100 though. Hey, but like we do every week, man, we about to get up out of here. Fat Boy Fresh in the building. Got a shout out to my man Buns. But don't forget, May 31st, man, G Note 7, hosted by your boy, man, Q Lewis.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? You can check it out on Facebook, on Instagram, or on the www.eblockradio.com website to get more ticket information. All right, May 31st.
I'm sure my guys love.
You know what I'm saying? On that note, man, we up out of here, dog. Fat Boy Fresh. My man Buns in the building. All man, affirmative action. I'll let your boy, man.
Talking about affirmative action, we love, cuz.
Yeah! No, it's exactly it. You already know what it is. Got Buzz in this bitch.
90 seconds.
That boy. Good face. What up, Dot? What up, Rick? You already know who I am. It's Nick, yeah! Let's get it. Fat boy.
This is a bird on the parade.
Fat boy fresh. Fat boy fresh. Fat boy fresh. Louis Prada, Gucci, fat boy fresh. Fat boy fresh. Fat boy fresh.
60 seconds.
Pull up to the club. I've been out the Mercedes. In the club, all the hoes go crazy. Fat boy fresh.
Go crazy.
Your main lady. Fat boy fresh. Your main lady. On my fat boy fly shit. Polo cool neck fly shit. Fat boy one jeans on. Flying in the sun, bitch. Baby shoes to make belt. Big nigga black on black tail. Unforgivable service now. Yo bitch is my trap girl. Bitch no SEC. Cookie marks in the ocean street. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere niggas go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. I gotta do it for my city, rep the hood I'm in. City is a struggle to make it, but we gon' get it in. East side where I'm at, that's where a nigga stay. I know you see me on my grind, gotta make a way. I see the news, read the papers, what we going through. Hear these niggas talking shit, talking down on what we do. But everything you see I do it for my city. From the hood to the block, everybody feel me. You see, that's all a nigga know, I came up from there. I gotta do it for my niggas, ain't no turning back. It's been like this from the start, ain't no easy ways. See, it's a struggle to make it, we hustle 7 days. Ain't no vacation, my nigga, gotta ride it out. Just spend a day in my city, see what I'm talking about. Cause where I'm from, I'm used to seeing niggas giving up. Pressure on my back from day one, but never gave it up. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the city where it all goes down. Riding through my city got me thinking about them block days. Struggle just to make it, my nigga, but always made a way. Seeing my nigga put away, years locked up. Niggas think it's over for a nigga, got it fucked up. See, I was grinding hard, now I'm about to grind harder. We made it for my nigga, now I'm about to make it further. Put that on my hood, give me a couple of years. See no whole life and through it, I always shed no tears. Thinking about the past, wishing I could press rewind. It's hard coming where I'm from, all I know is fine. It's been like this from the start, back against the wall. Niggas hate to see us shine, only wanna see us fall. I mean, where I'm from, niggas struggle every day. So I can relate, so niggas feel what I say. But ain't no holding me back until I make it home. I gotta do it for Detroit, so I'ma carry on. City in my hand, block on my back. Gotta do it for my hood, cause you know it's where I'm at. Everywhere a nigga go, I stay reppin' my town. Detroit be the